All right, we are back. No secondhand Star Wars build today. We're moving on to my backlog of sets I want to keep and that I bought for my collection. So this is the Super Mario Piranha plant, which is about to be retired. I'm not sure if it's still in stock. I haven't checked. Got this on discount, I think, during Amazon Prime days in June, and decided to hop into this. I really want to build the Going Merry, but I think we're going to do that after this. So let's open it up and get started. Bag 5, 4, 3. This is the one we need to start with. 2, 6. All right. Well, let's get started. It is always a lovely feeling to rip into some fresh Lego bags. This is interesting. We've got, I've never seen this before. We have plastic bags mixed with paper. I think I tend to prefer the paper bags myself, but I've never seen them mixed together. I'm sure it's a thing. I've just never seen it happen before. All right. So that's that bag. And this one as well. Okay. So we start by grabbing this piece and this piece. We're gonna snap those together, and then this guy, that guy. Right. And then one of these on either side. Then some gold coins hidden inside, obviously. Okay, and these go here. More gold coins. On either side. And then we take this piece and put it right there. Okay. Next, we are building or adding these. Yep, they go over the top. Yes, like so. And then one of these in the middle. And another one on the other side. And then we're doing the same thing over here. Creating obviously something that can be covered over. And there's 2 of these as well. That was step 5. Step 6 is some of these on either side. More gold coins. And then 2 flat pieces on top. All right. Now this goes to the side for a minute because we're building a piece to connect somewhere, probably in the middle there. Oh, I bet you this is probably some sort of mechanism for the piranha plant to go up and down. I assume they've done something like that, even though I'm not sure. It's kind of very, very Lego for them to do that sort of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and guess that's what is going on here. Time will tell, of course. All right, and we need a flat 2x4 plate. Here it is. All right, so that's this piece, and it is going right here. All right, so that's probably going to do something. Oh, I missed a piece. That's okay. I can add it in right here. There we go. Okay. Next up, we got one of these, and then 2 more of these on either side. I eventually want to get the Mario Kart and the Luigi Kart and display them together with this. Those weren't retiring though, so not the priority to pick up. All right. Next we're adding pieces here. Man, it is so much easier to put a set together when it's organized by bags, as opposed to hunting through all of the pieces. I, of course, have not learned my lesson. Tomorrow I'm going to be picking up another lot of used Lego. I kind of didn't want to get more until I worked through and sold what I've already picked up, but the deal was too good to pass up, and I'm done with those. Oh, that's annoying. I'm done with those Star Wars sets anyways. Ordered all of the missing pieces today, so it'll take a little while to arrive, but once they get here I can complete those sets. Disassemble them into bags so I don't force someone to do the same thing I had to do, and then can start listing them. Alright, we're going to pause briefly while I go track down that piece that went flying. Alright, there it is. Okay, next up we are adding these 4 plates. Well, oh, there it is. More of these pieces. these to either side. And we need to make 4 of these pieces with 2 gold coins on them to go in each of the corners. So there's one. There's 2. There is 3. And last, but not least, there is 4. So, checking out our progress so far, we've got the structure of the pipe coming together with lots of side-mounted studs to attach flat pieces, and then some sort of, I assume, mechanism to make the piranha plant go up and down, or perhaps do something else. All right, next we are building something with this. Actually, we're building 2 of those. And then both of them are going to go. Oh, wait a second. Missed one step here. It's actually 2 studs on either side, not 1. Which we can quickly fix without issue. And then these will go here and here. All right. Next up, we're adding 4 square L pieces. And then some flat plates. All around. All right, so that's what it's looking like. And next, I think we are building, possibly the cradle for the plant. We'll see as it comes together, but that's kind of my guess. We're getting to the end of the first bag. There's not much left here. There we go. I bet you can guess what's gonna happen with this piece. That's correct. It's going in here. All right. Now on this side, we're adding 2 pieces like so. and set this aside for a moment. And we're going to build something that's going to connect to those pieces. All right. That's going to go underneath. And then one of these on either side. And then this piece is going to connect like so. And then we're going to add it there. Okay. And I'm assuming, yes, we are doing the same thing on the other side. Because why? Oh. I see. It's a trapdoor. That's fun. Okay. Back to the build. Okay. And then that goes there. Got that going for us, and now we're going to attach these 4 pieces here to create the mouth of the warp pipe. So that's what that's looking like. You can start to see the structure coming together. All right. Next we add this piece here and these 2 pieces here. Oh, that fell out. There we go. That's back. And then, oh, no, I just missed that step. This goes here. And we are done with bag 1. We've got these spare gold coin and another piece. Okay. On to bag 2. We add these on this side, like so, and then we turn it around and do the same thing on this side. Then we're going to build a little structure like this twice to connect things between those 2 pieces. Just a little structure to build on, I assume. Okay, hold on a second. There. Oh, that's because they go like this. There we go. And like this. There. That adds a little stability for sure. Okay. Next up, we're going to grab one of those, well, technically two of those, and one of these. And that will go here, and we're doing that twice. So that's number one. And here is number two. All right. So these two go on the opposite side, I believe. Nope. They connect here on each side. Yes, we want it up like that, creating the space. Okay. Now we're taking 4 of these and 2 of these and adding a piece on either side. So here's what it's looking like. Definitely a very warp pipe-like right now. Okay, so next up, we're adding a piece like that on either side. And a narrow one, like so. And also on the other side. Okay. There we go. Now, to do the other side. So that's actually this side. Add that. And then 2 of these on either side, or 1 of these on either side, 2 total. Okay. So now we're going to add 1 narrow one here on either side. And then, oh, fell out there. 6 of these. To complete the bottom of this side of the pipe. There's 1 more. Here it is. Okay. And now this is telling me 20 of these. Literally 20. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, hold on a second, 19, did I miscount? Yes, I did. This is number 20. Okay. Now it appears we are going to do more or less the same thing on the other side. So we're going to add one of those there. No, slightly different. We are adding 2 plates together, so slightly shorter than a full brick. And we're using these pieces down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and this piece is going in here, and this piece goes here, and then our next step is once again 20 of these pieces to finish it out. A little repetitive, but I mean we're making the round opening of a warp pipe, so I imagine there are not all that many ways to make this interesting and exciting of a build, or at least this part of it. And that's okay. I don't mind. Okay. Almost done. And here we are. The warp pipe completed with a trapdoor, which I'm sure is going to do something. Okay, so this is going to go over to the side. Oh, bag 3 does not have that many pieces. So it's probably going to be quite a fast bag to go through. Famous last words, right? Okay. So you're going to grab one of these and attach it like so. And then we get 3 of these on the bottom. This is obviously the stem for the fire, or the piranha plant. So next we are adding these guys, like so. This piece and this piece. Then covering it up. All right. That was pretty quick. So it's going in there like so, I think. All right. Actually, I think we want facing this way. There we go. All right. Bag 4. Lots of little pieces. This is going to be fun. Okay. Those. These. Okay, and repeating the same thing again on the other side. Okay. Okay. Next, we're going to add one of these, a flat piece, and then these angled rooftop dealies, and of course, one of these on either side, but also one of these on either side. And then that goes like so. All right. Now on the bottom. Well, I'm going to be annoyed if this is do this 2 times. I should have been building it in tandem. All right, let's get back to here. Because it's the leaf on either side is what we're doing. Okay, so we got this guy. With these on either side. This piece on top, and then where are those other hinges? There's one. Set that aside for when we get to that step. 1, 2, 1, 2. Goes there. Then we're going to build a second layer. Okay. That goes like so. And then we're going to add 2 1x2 plates to either side of this hinge, just like we did 3 times already, and attach it here. And then last step to catch up, one of these guys. Little rooftop thing. These pieces. All right. Now we've got 2 of them. And we can move on to the next step. And we'll build them in tandem. So that's the first thing we have to do twice. We add one of those to each of them. And some of these guys on either side. And then last but not least, that. And then that goes on the bottom of either side. All right. I assume our next step is to add some structure to the, yes, we are going to add some support so that these leaves do not fall apart. This one. 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to do the same thing for the other one. 2, 3, 4. Our 2 piranha plant leaves coming together nicely. Next, we are doing that. And so on. And then last step is that. All right, there you go. We've got our 2 leaves. Oh, there's a weevil beetle in here. All right. So these get attached to either side, like so. All right. Progress so far. And the next step is the head of the piranha plant. So this is going to go over here for now. And 2 bags left. Okay, first things first. I'm the realist. All right, we are making some sort of Technic thing. Okay. Next up, Okay. I am not sure how this is all going to work together. But I am sure there is a method to the madness. All right, that goes there. Well, it's very symmetrical, for sure. This is the piece that is the, I guess, foundation of the piranha plant's head. Now we are building 2 of these. So it looks like that. And then these are going like so on either side. There we go. Okay. Now we're starting to get an idea of how this is going to look. And the weevil beetle is making his way into the build area. It's okay, we're just gonna leave him be, create a space for him to travel, or her to travel where they want to. They're not bothering me, so I will not bother them. So we really can start to get a sense of how this is going to come together. right. Now for the other side. Okay. So that's what we've got together. Obviously the bottom of the mouth with some teeth. Building more Technic pieces. Pretty elaborate, I will say that. Okay. 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 So, this is what we've got together so far. All right. Nice and symmetrical. Some more teeth. Okay. There we go. I think one of my lights just died. Oh well. All right, so this is going to go there. Nice. Okay. Now there's a little symbol telling you to make sure you hear the click. Now it appears we are going to build the top of the mouth. Okay, last few steps on bag 5, and we will be on to the last bag. In fact, that is it. Okay. Bag 6. Okay, we're building a little platform base of some sort for some reason. Okay, that goes like that. And then grab this guy. I am glad I went with this set. Nice to finish something in one sitting. Going Merry is a little bit bigger, so our Weevil friend is coming back. Again, he's not bothering us, so we're not going to bother him. You can just move things out of his way. If he decides he wants to travel through here, we can just put the mouth back there. Okay. Okay, this is probably the top based on how this is coming together. Okay. There we go. Oh. So a little fragile, it seems. Perhaps. Something is off. That's why we're having problems. And I have discovered what is off. There is supposed to be 2 white plates down here, not 1. Sometimes we move too quickly. There. This should be more sturdy now once we get everything together. Take these pieces off and add them later. Nope, we don't want those side by side. Come on. Okay. Least favorite part of the build so far. There we go. Now that should be a little more stable. Yeah, it definitely feels more secure already. Okay. Then we're going to add even more stability. One piece there, one piece there, and then pieces like so and so. All right. There we go. All right. Now we are going to build a piece to cap that off. Like so. And this guy's going to slide in there like that. Nice. All right. And it appears we are going to do this roughly the same thing for the other side. But not 100% the same, just similar. Where'd our weevil go? Oh, I hope he's living his best life. Okay. these. Okay. Nope. Right there. Okay. We are so close to being finished here, which is always satisfying. All right. So that's going to slide in there. And then we're going to build one of these on this side. And slide that in. Come on. Oh. No, that's right. What's going on there? There we go. There is our piranha plant, or the head of our piranha plant. That's pretty cool. All right, and now so bringing this over here. Okay, so this is our back. So these actually need to be this way. And then we're going to want to have a audible snap. Okay, that falls immediately. So I must have done something wrong. Okay. Let's pull this piece out here. Oh, I wonder if this also needs an audible snap. Yes. That would be the issue. And now this is going to be nice and secure. Is it? Yeah, there we go. All right. And then we can drop those coins in and they fall out. Okay. This is actually backwards. We want this guy facing this way. There you have it. So we can put the gold coins in and then press the trapdoor button and they drop out. All right. Well, there's the Super Mario Piranha plant. I will see you in the next one.